Alright guys, we are going to show you the basics of roulette today. This is Crazy Joe. Please hit that like button, subscribe. I got some more stuff on the way. This is just an app. This isn't a live betting or anything. So to place your bet on this app, obviously you can pick. They want us to pick one, and then we hit spin. So we hit red, and then it'll land.
Red. 1. Odd.
So you have your bets. All these that are highlighted are your inside bets, and then your outside bets are the like black, red, 118, 19 to 36, even, odd. As you can see, those are the outside bets that are highlighted now. So an inside bet that's on a number pays $35 to $1. You can split the number and get paid $17 for the $1. It doesn't matter vertically, horizontally, either way. When you play the street, it plays all three numbers, and it gets paid $11 for $1. You can play a corner bet, plays all four numbers, and it'll pay $8 for $1. You can play this. This isn't a street; it's a double street. Plays both of them, and it pays $5 for $1. This is called a basket. You can literally play all three double zeros and the 2, and it'll be the same as playing a double street. $11 for one. You can do the same basket for the 3 and the 2 and the double 0, or the other way, the 2, 1, and the single 0. It's three numbers, so it pays the same as the street bet. Now, if you play this is an odd bet. This is the only bet you can bet 5 numbers on, and the payout is $6 for $1. The outside bets that are the 2 to 1 will pay. You put $1 and it pays $2, so you'll get $2 win. The same for these dozen ones. The dozen covers everything you see in front. The column covers the line all the way down, but it pays the same, $2 for $1. So, and it's 12 numbers, so it splits the board in 3, and that's why it gets paid 2 to 1. The 1 to 18 is a flip of a coin, basically. It's slightly lower. It's like, I think, 46% because of the 2 zeros, but it's low numbers and high numbers. Black, red, even, odd. But if a 0 comes up, you lose. But some casinos will pay half back if you win. If a 0 comes up and you're playing the outside. But not the bar, not the dozens or the columns. They won't pay you for that. But a lot of casinos don't have that rule. It's up to your local casino. Alright, so that's how you play those. I just got this app just to try. So we're gonna pretend that the $100 chips are $1, and then $2, $5. Okay, don't think of it as hundreds. Think of it as $1, $2, $5. That's how I'm gonna teach you to play this right now. So in this, you can do 118, you can do even and red. That's an okay bet. But you don't want to play red and black, because if a 0 comes up, you'll lose. If red comes up, black loses, but it wins on red, so it's break even. So you would basically not be winning anything. Same with the even and the odd bets. You don't want to do both of those. You pick one or the others on these outside. Now the first bar, you win 2. So if you win, you'll win 2 back. But if you play all 3, you'll lose because of the zeros. So some people play 2 of these because you'll still win 1. And it covers more than playing just the 1 to 18. But if the 1 comes up, you lose even more because you're playing $200 or $2 instead of $1. Now me personally, I like to play 1, and then if I lose, I'll play 1 again versus playing 2 different sections. So you're hoping it comes up within those 2. There's a lot of different strategies you can do. I'm just going to go through a few small things for you and explain the layout. So if I were to play $12 on this bar, right, it will pay the same as if I put $12 on every single number in that bar, all the way through. It would equal $12. I would lose $11, win $35, and I would keep $1. So it'd be $36 total that I would keep. If I played $12 on this bar, I would win $24 and keep $12. 24 plus 12 is 36. So the payout would be the same. Same as if I put $12 all the way through on these bars, it pays the same as if I put $3 here, $3 on this double street, $3 on this one. So it's just breaking up my bets and playing 3 each on every one each on every number, but it pays the same. If I lose, I would lose the other 3 sections, which is $9, and my 3 would win. 3 times 11 is 33, plus the 3 I have, so you would have 36. So you see, it all pays the same. The only time it doesn't pay the same is like if you were to split this and split this. The 2 would win more than the 1 and 3. So those type, you wouldn't get paid the same. But if I were to split here, here, and here, this would pay the same as if this $5 bet had 3 on it. I hope all that makes sense. You can like, comment, anything you want down in the bottom. Just any questions you have, I can easily explain it for you. The systems that I play, I can show you a few different systems. Some people have already seen some don't. I want to go in details of more of how and why I pick these things. Some people have commented that. But for today, we're just going to go through the basics, the outside bets, and just in general playing. So let's say I play $100 on red. Now I know this bar over here on the side shows the last numbers hit. The top over there by by the spin button is 1, so that was the last rolled number. So if I were to spin, it says it's already hit 4 red. So I can either bet with the red or I can bet against the red. So let's say I bet against the red and say it's going to be black. As you can see on the wheel, it's red, black, red, black, red, black.
20.
So 20 was black. 20 would win.
Bet down, please.
The problem that I have with betting these outside bets is that if you win, it's just like blackjack. You know, if you win, you win. You know, one bet. If you were to lose one bet of $100, and then you bet $100 again, you would just break even. So you don't make money unless you bet 2 times and win 2 times on one loss. So it's really hard to win extra money when you only, you know, every loss you need 2 wins to make back. So some people, if you bet 1 time and you lose, if you played 200 or $2, the 2 would win your 1 back. And then you would positive $1. So thinking of it like that, if you were to lose both, that's $3. So your next bet, you would want to make $4 to win all your money back, plus $1. And that's what they call the Martingale Strategy for the outside bets. That is the only way to eventually hope you win and not lose every roll and have to fight to make a profit to keep coming back. So you can do that. That's literally up to you if you just want to stay on outside bets. It's really hard to break the positive mark. And when you get on a losing streak, it's really hard to come back. So just keep that in mind when you're playing that type of system. It's really tough. Some people like it. I'm not going to recommend it because it can have a very large downswing. But it is a 50-50. Eventually it should come, but as they say in roulette, nothing's guaranteed. No strategy is a winning strategy. Everything is based on luck. And every roll in roulette is supposed to be its own roll. You're not supposed to think, oh, black came, red's gotta come. Every roll is an independent roll, and the probability and statistics of the next roll, it's supposed to be a new roll. You're never supposed to think of it, oh, it has to. So we'll bet this one, and this one, and see if any of them win.
Red. 34. Even.
So I got even and red. So 2 out of the 3 won, and I only lost 1. So some people do that. They'll play 3 different ones and try for that. So let's move up. It just hit 16 and 34, so I'm going to go to this first and 12. That, remember, it covers every number above it, okay? So I'm going to play that, and if it wins, I should win 200 plus my 100 I keep.
Red.
So there's the 5. I win 200 plus the 100 that I keep. Now let's say I play this one and it loses.
Red.
See, it lost.
Odd.
Now I can play it again, and I'll still make $100 or $1 or whatever you think of it as. Now it's lost 2 times, so I'm gonna play 3 chips because I already lost 2. This game has a max of $100 bet, so I will bet like this as my 300.
Zero.
Then 0, so I lost again.
Bet down, please.
So now I'm supposed to bet. I lost 2, and then I just lost 3, that's 5, so I want to make 5 back. So I should bet at least 300 one more time to make 5 back.
Black. 35.
And still a loss. So now I've
Bet
lost
down,
6
please.
plus the 200 from the first time. That's 800. I want to win 800. So if I bet 400, 100, 200, 300, 400. 400 should win 800, which would be everything that I've lost so far. And I'm going to go 500 to profit.
Red. 1.
And it's
On.
still not coming. So far it's been losing
Bet
everything.
down, please.
So 8 plus 5, 1300. So I want to at least have 700. I'm going to do 8. That is 4. Three, 4, 5, 600, 700, 800. There's $800. See if we can win.
Red.
Still not
27.
coming up.
Odd. Bet down, please.
See. So we need 2,200 out. Half of that. So we need 1,100 to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1,200 if I play all of them. So we'll go ahead and play all of them. 100 extra. See if it comes up.
Red.
Oh
30.
man, still not coming up.
Even. Bet down, please.
21 plus 12. 34. 18. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Red.
Finally, there's a hit.
Odd. Bet down, please.
So now the math is in there, but I played to profit. So I played everything I needed to play in increments to increase everything I've lost and to still make money. So if you go back, you can see how much I had and how much I made. I think my math was right. I'm just free balling all the math right now, and that's how you play the second bar. Now, of course, you would want to try to win the first time, but doesn't always happen. As you can see, just went so many losses before I won. So let's try a different strategy. We'll play the first bar and the second bar. And I'm covering 2, so my odds are better to hit 2.
Red. 18. Even.
Obviously now it's coming up something
Bet
I'm
down,
not
please.
betting. So now you would bet it again or go up. So I'm gonna go up. So if I bet this, $2 on the bar, hypothetically I'm just betting this bar, playing these two, $2 on it would win me 4. But I would lose these $2, so I would only profit 2. But beforehand, I lost 2, 1, 2 when I played just the 2 bars, so I would break even playing this. I don't want to break even, so I'm going to go to 300 on each so that I win both the money I lost to spin before and the money I'm betting now.
Red. 7.
So I hit the 7.
Odd.
I won everything I lost back plus a profit. As you can see, I was at 25,800 and now I'm at 25,900. I only profited $1 or 100 chip. So that's how you play these bars. There's another way people play where the 1 to 18 and the 3rd and 12. So the 1 18 would win back the 3rd and 12. But if the 3rd and 12 wins, I would profit because it would win back the 1 and 18 plus another chip. So let's try that. And this covers even more bets. As you can see, I lose the 1, but I win 2 on this bet, which wins me $100. So the only thing I would lose, because 1 to 18 covers all these numbers up to 18, and this covers all these numbers up to 36. The only numbers I lose on are these 2 bars and the zeros. So that's how you play that one. There's another way where you put 1 here and 2 here. Now it won't let me play the 2, but that's what you would do. You put 1 and 2. I don't know why this table is set up where it won't let me put 2 chips on. Oh, see, let me put a 2 there. Maybe I was just messed up. But if you do this, then the 3rd bar would break even on the 1 and 18, and the 1 and 18 would win the money. Now 1 to 18 is more numbers than the 3rd bar, but you're betting more money to win more numbers. You have 300 in play. Before it was only 200 in play. So let's spin that and see if we can hit this.
Red.
27, so it's a break even. I lose 200, I win 200. I'm gonna rebet and try again.
Black.
11, so 11 wins. I lose 100, win 200, so I profit $100. Now if you lose, then you would be down 300, so it would be really difficult to overcome that 300 mark. To overcome it, you would have to bet 600 here and 300 here. It becomes a lot of money, so it can snowball effect really, really fast if you keep losing this way. So let's see if we can get to the second, let's get to a losing number and try it and see if we win.
Black. 8.
So 8 is a win.
Bet down, please. Red. 7.
7 is a win.
Bet down, please. Red. 25.
25 is break even. But 24 would be a lose. We were right next to it. So this is a slow grind.
26. Even.
Another break even.
Bet down.
But 1-0 or one of those other numbers, it becomes a 300 loss. So it's difficult to come back after you do that.
30.
Break even.
Bet down, please.
Still at 26,300.
Black.
And then there's a loss.
Even.
Now you could keep playing and trying, but you need to win 3 times to make back if I were just to bet this. I'd have to win 3 more times. I was at 26,300. Now if we go up to 600 and this one to 300, 600, 300, see if we can hit the 118.
Black.
So we hit it.
Even.
Let's see if that brings us back to over 26,300. Now it brings us back even. So we won our money back, but we haven't made money. So then you would drop it back down. Or instead of doing 600, you do 700. And then here would be 350, would be half, to win that money. That way you bet a little bit more, but you'll win more money back. So that's that type of system. And those are all the outside bets. So now if we go to the inside bets, you could pick numbers. Some people pick birthdays, like my birthday would be the 10th, then my anniversary, and then let's say my grandma's birthday, and Michael Jordan's number, and a whole bunch of different numbers. And then obviously these aren't birthdays up here, so I'm just gonna play these just because they're not birthdays, and you just pick random numbers. What you want to keep in mind is you only win $35, okay? So if I were to bet 1 to 35, I would win $1. And then I wouldn't cover 1, 2, 3 numbers. And I would still win $1. You win 35, but you keep $1. So as you see, let's see what I'm at. I'm at 26,300. I'm gonna bet every number all the way up to the 35. And I want you to remember this counts as the same bet. Okay? It's the same bet as playing 1 chip on all 3 numbers. Trying to remember which ones I bet 300 on and not bet 300 on. Did I get 300 on those? See, it wouldn't tell me. Yeah, I did. 300 and that one's 300. So this last one needs to be to 35. Take that one away. 34, 35. So I got 1 through 35 covered. It says my total bet is 3,300. So I'm missing some money somewhere. That's 300. That's 300. Oh, that's where it was. That 200 needs to go right there. 3,500. That's $1 on every number. So if I win 35 chips, and I get to keep the chips I have. So I would.
Black. 31. Odd.
So I win,
Bet down, please.
and I made $100. I was at 26,300. Now I'm at 26,400. So you can play that way, but you lose 3 numbers, and you can't profit playing $1 a win. Yeah, it's really tough. You need to win 35 times, because if you lose one time, you would lose $35. So to be able to do that, it would be very, very hard. You're probably going to lose 1 in 35 sometime. So I don't recommend doing that. Maybe going down to 30 numbers, and you win $5 or $6 every spin versus $1. That way, if you win 5 times, you have $30, and you're only betting $30 kind of thing. So again, playing 1 through 30 would be the same as betting the this, because you're not covering the numbers you would be covering. Not covering are these 8 numbers, and when you play this way, you're not covering these 8 numbers. But if this wins, it breaks even, kind of thing. Now you can make it where you do a 3 and a 2. So if this one wins, you win 4, and this wins, you win 3. So it would be 100. It breaks even. So betting like that would be the same as betting 1 through 30. Alright, well, I'm going to give it a break for now, and I'll explain some other systems later. If you guys want to see more of a certain system, let me know. And I'm going to post a few other videos soon of live streaming. I'm just waiting on, I'm going to live casino, and they won't let me record there. Alright, I appreciate it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.